Hi, Matt Byer of Matt Byer Organizing with a great time management technique. The Pomodoro Technique has been around for a number of years, but if you've never heard about how it works, this video is for you. Very simply, the Pomodoro Technique is 25 minutes of work, then 5 minutes of break. That's it. Now, if you've got one of these larger projects that you can sort of settle into, then it's less necessary. But if you've got a whole lot of tedious little tasks that you just find it very difficult to focus on, this technique is ideal. By the way, this is the time timer, especially good for kids and people with attention deficit disorder. Your time limitation is more visible and therefore more compelling. Okay, I've collected a list of really boring tasks, calls, and emails I've got to make a point of doing. I'm going to put that here, grab my time timer, set it for 25 minutes, and get going. It's just 25 minutes, then I can take a break. No sweat. And send. Okay, great. I'll send the rate sheet out and we'll talk tomorrow. Yeah, bye. At this point, I've got just 5 minutes left, so I'm encouraged to really focus and tie up as much as I can before I take my break. Okay, time's up, and I've got a lot done. Now, the next 5 minutes are as important as the other 25 minutes because respecting that makes you work better. Now, for your break, set the 5-minute timer for that too, and get up. This is the time to stretch, drink some water, take in some deep breaths, take in the greenery outside, exactly the type of things you forget to do when you're working really hard. This is not a waste of time. This is sharpening the saw so that you can work more effectively. I also like to knock off a house task or two in my 5 minutes. Getting these off my mind helps me focus better on my work too. When the timer goes off, I'm refreshed and focused and ready to work at maximum efficiency. When you start to understand how much you can accomplish in one Pomodoro, then you can start to gauge how much you can accomplish in an entire day. For example, I know that my sales calls tend to take about 2 Pomodoros. The Pomodoro Technique is an example of one of my most fundamental organizing principles. Limitations breed freedom. By establishing reasonable limitations on work and rest, you give yourself the freedom from exhaustion, distraction, and inefficiency. Give it a try. I'd love to hear how it works for you. To learn more about the Pomodoro Technique, order the book at Amazon.com.